Have you ever wondered how old you really are, mentally? Not your actual age, but the way you think, the way you feel, the way you approach life? Well, today, we're diving into the mental age of each Myers-Briggs personality type, from the fun-loving, carefree souls to the wise, old thinkers. We're going to rank all 16 types based on their mental age. And trust me, some of these are going to surprise you. So, stick around, because you won't believe which type ranks at the very top. And I gotta tell you, some of these are going to be seriously surprising. So stick around because you might not guess where your type lands. Spoiler alert, you'll definitely want to know which type ranks at the very top. Let's get into it. Let's kick things off with the youngest at heart. These guys, oh, you know who they are, the ENFPs and ESFPs. Full of energy, full of life, and always up for a good time. They're the ones saying, why grow up when you can just enjoy the moment? They've got that childlike curiosity that never seems to fade, always exploring, always searching for the next big adventure. But don't get me wrong, they're not immature. They just approach life with a youthful spirit that keeps them mentally fresh. But sometimes, that childlike energy, it can turn into restlessness. You know what I mean? ENFPs, ESFPs, I'm looking at you. Next, we've got the middle-aged crew, ISTJs and ISFJs. These are the steady ones. They've got that sense of responsibility, that structure. They're the ones balancing the checkbooks, making sure everything runs smoothly. Mentally, they're like that solid middle-aged adult who knows what needs to be done and just does it. No fuss, no drama. But don't think they're boring. Oh no. Beneath that practical exterior, there's a rich inner world. Mental age? Let's call it mid-40s. Stable, grounded, but still ready to hear a good story or two. And now, we get to the wise ones, the old souls. INFJs, INTJs, INFPs. You probably knew this was coming. These types, they've always felt a little older than they really are, haven't they? Even as kids, they were the ones giving deep, thoughtful advice to their friends. They see the world in layers, with this depth and complexity that others just don't. And while that can be a heavy burden to carry, it also gives them a wisdom beyond their years. These are the ones you go to when you need some real perspective on life. Mental age? Ancient. But wait, we can't forget the INTPs. These guys are like a paradox. They have a youthful curiosity, but at the same time, they've got the analytical mind of someone who's been around for ages. Mentally, they're like explorers, always seeking new knowledge, testing theories, breaking down problems. They're logical and detached, but not in an immature way. It's more like a scientist who's still excited by the mysteries of the universe, but wise enough to know there's always more to learn. Mental age? Somewhere between the inquisitive 20s and the wise old 70s. It's hard to pin them down. But who's at the top? Who holds the crown for the highest mental age? You might think it's one of these old souls, right? But hang on, the answer is going to surprise you. Any guesses? Leave a comment below. All right, let's keep going. Before we reveal the number one spot, let's talk about the ESTJs and ENTs. These types, they're practical, but with this youthful edge. It's like the energy of a 30-year-old CEO who's still got it. They're driven, ambitious, but they know how to pace themselves. They're not rushing into anything. Oh no, they've got a plan. Mental age? I'd say early 40s. Ambition with a good dose of life experience. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the Myers-Briggs type with the highest mental age. Drumroll please, it's the ISTP. Yep, you heard me right. These quiet, thoughtful types, they've got a depth that most people just don't see. They understand the world, but they don't need to talk about it. They just know. They don't care about fitting in or following trends. They're like Zen masters with a toolbox. ISTPs? They're timeless, the mental age of someone who's lived many lives, all while keeping it cool. So, what do you think? Does your personality match your mental age? Did we get it right, or are we way off? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next deep dive into the world of Myers-Briggs. Thanks for watching, and remember, no matter your mental age, stay curious. See you next time.